Yo, what's up everybody, it is Fake Ghosty, and today I'm going to be recording and showing you guys how to be good at Football Fusion, okay? So first we're going to start off at QB, okay? So QB, you need to be good with your powers, okay? You need to know when to use 95 power and when to use lower, okay? 95 you should use for slants like this. That's pretty easy to catch. Okay, I mean, maybe you can either do a lob. I mean, a lob would actually probably be easier than a bullet. So with bullets, you want to do it on like cuts and far passes. Okay, so lobs need to vary from how far they are, from how much of a burn they have. So like this, you probably want to 95 that. That should be a touchdown. Okay, he sold, but it's fine. Because the normal wide receivers will catch that, alright? So, yeah. You also, yeah, so on slants, like this, you need a 95 power. Oh my gosh, he sold again. But, yeah, so on slants, 95 power it. On lobs, it varies between, how far they are and the power you use, okay? So, like this. That is a dime. Oh, they didn't jump. But yeah, that's going to be a dime in most scenarios, okay? So yeah. So also okay, so on these routes, okay, so on comebacks you also want to use 95, okay? Oh my gosh, bro. Okay then. But like on these, okay, wait. The wide receiver needs to cut. Bruh, okay, I swear to God. Dude, these wide receivers are selling so hard right now. Okay, so the next part of being a good QB is mixing, okay? So mixing, there's not really much I can teach you. You just need to learn it, okay? Don't use shift lock while you're mixing. Like, don't use it all the time, but you can use it when, you mix. Like, don't use shift lock like this, okay? This is bad. It's kind of hard to mix like this. See, like that. It's kind of weird to mix. So that's why you need to use different things. You can also do hurdles. Hurdles are kind of hard to do. I suggest not doing them because you can fumble easily. And another thing is staying on the sideline, okay? And there's 2%. So right now there's 0%, so I don't have to stay on the sideline, but when there's 2%, you most likely want to stay on the sideline, and when you run up mid, you want to slide, okay? So, yeah, and then you need to learn how to time your trucks right on goals here. Let me flag Denver, and then okay, so you need to learn how to do trucks good. So you just run up mid. Oh my god, you just run up mid like that, and then you sometimes need to dive. Okay, you don't need to dive all the time, depending on how close you are to the goal line. Okay, so you don't always want to dive. Okay, so next we are going to learn about defensive end. Okay. Okay, so for defensive end, you want to use backwards shift lock, okay? If you're mobile, this tutorial isn't really for you, but you use a technique called shifting, okay? Well, no, not shifting, my bad. It's predicting, okay? So you basically predict where the QB is going to go. Like, you predict he's going to go there now. Like that, see? So it's pretty easy to do. You just need to get it down. It's not going to work all the time, okay? You just need to practice it constantly, okay? So like this, there's QB boundaries, which will make it be even harder. You just predict it like that, and you predict it like that, okay? So it's pretty easy to learn, but it doesn't always work. It's the best defensive end strat. Only I rush. Okay, so you predict that he's gonna go there now. See, that kind of worked, okay? It's not gonna work all the time, so, oh wow, that's mags. But it's not gonna work all the time, but it's really good. It's a really effective strategy, especially with QB boundaries. I'll try to give a few more examples. You predict that he's gonna go there now, and then back, and then, oh, look at that. Oh. Look at that. It's pretty OP, to be honest. But yeah. I'll do it a few more times just to show you guys. So, I pressured him there. Didn't really work that much though. So yeah, sometimes it's not always about sacking him, it's about containing him and pressuring him, okay? So now we are moving on to wide receiver. Okay, so one really important thing about wide receivering is your routes, okay? So the routes you need to do need to be pretty good, okay? Oh, that was kind of low. But, yeah. I'm gonna have a different person QB. I'm gonna have Nate QB, okay? So one really important thing is routing, okay? And it depends on the situation you're in, okay? If it's at the goal line, you most likely want to slant, okay? So routing is really important, okay? Like this. See how I wasn't open there? Oh, that was a bit behind me, but you get it, okay? So I'm gonna do a few more examples of good routes, okay? Oh, I'm getting wrecked on the line here. See, that's a good route. I created separation. Just create separation. Okay. Another thing is timing your jumps right as wide receiver, okay? Timing your jumps right is really important. I'm going to tell him to toss, okay? Oh, that's a bit far. But, yeah. So there's different techniques. The one that I use is over, and then you go back under, you click, and then you jump dive, okay? I'll show you. I'll try and do it right now. I'm a QB, so I'm not the best wide receiver, but yeah. Okay, I kind of mistimed my jump there. Okay, I say it's all about timing, but then I mistime it. Okay, you don't always need to dive. You just need to time it right. Okay, I'm not the best at wide receiver, but timing is really important. Okay, you want to jump pretty early, but not too early. You probably want to jump before almost everyone else. Okay. So, yeah, it's really important to just get that down, routing and dogging. Okay, so next we have defensive coverage, okay? Defensive coverage is really important. In leagues and stuff, there's different zones. You can do different mans. But, yeah, I can show you what zones are, okay? So, zones, short left is there's 6 different zones. Short left, short right, middle linebacker, deep left, free safety, and deep right. Okay, deep right is essentially a safety that's at the right side. Deep left is essentially a safety that's on the left side. Free safety is a safety in the middle. Middle linebacker is a short middle. Short left is short left. Short right is short right. Okay. So, it's for when the ball is up in the air and you're tossing it, you basically just want to do the same thing you do as wide receiver, okay? So, yeah, you just need to get your coverage down. Don't get burnt, but don't let anything up short. You need to stay next to him. You need to have good reaction time, okay? I'll do it even more, okay? I'll show you a bit more. Okay. I can try and get an interception. So let's just see good coverage right here. And he throws it over there, okay? So you don't want to get burnt like this guy just did, okay? So you need a PR kind of, but not too much, okay? So yeah, this has been how to be good at Football Fusion. I hope I helped you out a bit. And yeah, good